Hello, guys. I hope you all are doing well. Today is another Saturday, so another answer writing discussion we are about to begin. Today's question is a really special question, and this video will let you know why. So, let's begin. This is question 16 of GS paper 1 2019 paper, and this question says, how is efficient and affordable urban mass transport key to the rapid economic development of India? We need to answer this in 250 words and the marks is 15 marks. Now, this question is important, but I will show you with this question how UPSC doesn't just confine geography to geography. Like, see, this is GS paper 1, so technically it's geography, but you'll see how it's so vast and it's not just geography when we look into the syllabus. So first let's look into the syllabus and then we'll think about how to frame this answer. Now, if you see the syllabus of GS paper 1, see, geography is this much syllabus in the whole of UPSC syllabus paper, and you will not find one single point which is completely relevant in this question. But just imagine this is in GS1 2019 paper. So how do you expect that, yes, if you're good in geography, you'll be good in this answer, and if you're not good in geography, you cannot write this answer? So I think from here, if we really want to take, we can just take the geographical features and the location changes in the critical geographical features, and not even that completely, because obviously this is just talking about the water bodies, the ice caps, but yes, the roadways we can think of. Now, I am not even mentioning the GS paper 2, the schemes, the governance, the public policies that would be coming here that you can enhance your answers with. So let's quickly see GS paper 3 syllabus. See, when you look at food processing and related industries, you'll find that yes, somewhere this transportation is related there, but yes, this is also not complete relation. Then you can also see about the technology missions that they're talking of, and you'll find that yes, this is also some basic technology that is required, especially if you have electric vehicles, and when you mention the stability, that yes, the charging point should be there and everything, the technology missions portions do come in. So it's not about what you want to write in the answer. When you keep looking at the syllabus, you'll know I can add this point from here, I can add this point from here, and somehow you can frame your answer well. Then you can also see the effects of liberalization, but with that you'll see the changes in industrial policy, effect on industrial growth. This is also just somewhere related. If you want to add something from this portion into your answer, you can, but infrastructure is the main key, because what they are asking is how is efficient and affordable urban mass transport, the infrastructure of roads, key to the rapid economic development of India, that is inclusive growth. And investment model is again very important, because why? Because if the government doesn't invest in the best possible way, definitely things cannot work out that smoothly. So you see, it's more of a GS3 question than the GS1 question, and it was just last year that it happened, like in 2019. If you also look at GS3 syllabus science and technology, see developments, their applications, and the effects in everyday life, definitely you can have this. And then indigenization of technology, and then new technology that is there, and then challenges to internal security through communication network. Definitely you cannot use this in your answer, but if you know the challenges, you can think of the possible outcomes, and that you can include in your conclusion to enhance your conclusion henceforth. Then the environmental pollution, the degradation, what's happening if your private players are in. So yes, you can write about that. Even environment is somewhere improved in everything. So these all possible things can be written in your answer, and thus you can enhance your answer better. So just imagine, if you think that you are weak in geography, you are not weak in geography, because UPSC is not asking for geography anyway, not all the time. Okay, so now let's move into what could be our possible answers. Just like any other answer, we are going to have this as introduction, its body, and its conclusion. Now, in introduction, you can put in any facts, any figures that you can have, that you can think of at that moment. Like you can talk about the India's urban population increasing by several percentage since 2017. And also talk about that yes, India is aspiring to become the second largest economy by 2030, and thus you can frame your introduction and then you can jump to the body, would be your importance of efficient and affordable urban mass transport, so that you can write about how it can help you in economic development. So what could be the possible points? Yes, if the transport is planned together, this can help higher density population to come together. This could be a first point. Second could be that yes, it would increase your productivity. How? Because large amount of time which is spent in traffic during transit can be better utilized for the economic growth. You can also write about how it can enhance job, it can enhance labor force accessibility. You can also write about how it will enhance health benefits, which comes without any doubt. Then you have reduced dependence on personal vehicle, which again is environment friendly, that I said. You can use GS3 paper syllabus. And then development of suburban towns, because people can then go back to their homes there. For your effective conclusion, you can first talk about that how regulations can be introduced to encourage the efficient use of existing roads and smarter traffic management. Maybe like not allowing trucks to ply the city roads during the day, or adopt electric vehicles and look towards the better efficient usage of it. We can also talk about what all policies government has already devised, like you can mention about the National Transit Oriented Development Policy, or the Green Urban Transport Scheme, or the FAME, that is faster adoption and manufacturing of electric vehicles. Then you can also say that yes, a good beginning of implementation is made through Smart Cities program, or the Hyperloop that's coming up, or suburban railways. But apart from that, you can mention about the Sahi thing that was introduced, where you can write that yes, India needs to develop the safe, adequate and holistic infrastructure for Indian population, including women, elderly and disabled. And this could be your optimum conclusion that's required for a crisp and short answer, which you can complete in 250 words. Alright guys, this was it with today's video. I hope that yes, this answer is helpful. I really wanted to make a video on this answer so that you guys know that yes, it's a very stupid thing to just rely on one subject for 1 month and then keep doing that and accordingly plan your strategy. Please link and do, because UPSC is not just confining itself to one thing at once. So yes, this question is GS1, but this question has GS3 too, and this is a very simple question if you think about it. From your daily life perspective, it is there. We next meet on Monday with a very good interesting topic, and until then, keep studying, keep writing answers, and do let me know if you write this answer. Thank you.